boys, I have here, this is something I've been kind of working on for a while. It's been frustrating because I was having troubles with my soap dough recipe. I actually talked to Bea a little bit today. She gave me some pointers, so in the future I'm going to try those. But for now, I'm working with what I'm working with. This is supposed to be a little barrel filled with little apples, and what I'm going to do is pour the tiniest little bit of clear melt and pour on that, so it looks like a barrel of apples that one would be bobbing for. That's the goal. Like I said, my soap dough hasn't been perfect lately, but I tried something. This is good enough. I'm having to use a lot of starch so it doesn't stick, but other than that, it's been working okay. I have everything basically. I only have 5 of these. And this one here, this is a rebatched soap, scented with a apple pie fragrance. These are just the little unscented soapy apples I sculpted up. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I made the barrel part. This soap dough has seen better days. Well, the soap itself probably hasn't, but just in general, my soap dough creating skills have been better. I think I do know what my problem is, but it's been frustrating. I'm just sort of rolling out a strip right now. This is crackling and it's bothering me. I'm going to knead it a little bit. This one has been worked a lot, so it's not going to be as marbled as some of the others. Like as you can see here, this one has kind of a nice wood grain pattern to it. Sort of. It's a little starchy from the starch that I've been using, but I'm going to actually spritz these with alcohol and roll down, hopefully kind of weten them up a bit. But this is looking kind of less than perfect, so what I'm going to do is just blend it up a little bit more. Not going to be as marbled, not going to be as wood grain. But we can't be having it stick. Gotta add more of this arrowroot powder. The melt and pour that I'm doing is the water in the barrel. I've got a green apple fragrance. I'm going to add that to my apple pie scent that the base soap is scented with. I like mixing scents, and 2 different apple smells mixed together is going to be nice, so why not? That still kind of looks like wood grain to me. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. See, I need a little over 9.5 inches. That's what she said. Oop. Oop. I'm going to take my little clay apples off the top. And I'm just wrapping it around. A slight bit of overlap there. Just blending it together, mushing it together. And then at the bottom, what I'm doing is just sort of blending that in. This soap here is fully cured already. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it because it is a rebatch. This original soap right here is actually, God, I don't even remember what month it was, but it was the Soap Challenge month, where it was that sculpted layers technique. And whoever was the one teaching that, I forget her name because I just blocked out everything from that month. It was bad. Whatever recipe she had, it was a lard recipe. It was the first time I'd ever used lard in my soap. And there was a steep water discount because of the technique needing soap to be very thick. And well, basically, I was blending the soap up. It seized before all the lye liquid was even blended all the way in. And what I had to do was just slap it in a mold, had no scent or anything, and I thought I'm going to add this scent. Because this scent you're not supposed to cold process soap with, so I thought it'd be good for a rebatch. And they've just been sitting there until I figured out what to do with them. I thought I was going to felt them, and I might still felt some. There's still like 4 up there that aren't going to be turned into apple barrels, so I might still do that. I'm not sure. But this idea popped into my head, and it's been really tough to execute, but hopefully it's worth it in the end. The rest of this little bit that I pulled off the edge here, basically, I'm going to smear into the crease so the melt and pour doesn't leak through there, because we definitely don't want that to happen. I'm just kind of very gently, I'm using this. See how goopy this is? This is what's wrong with this dough. This is a recipe I tried. Just made one up. Just thought, let me try this. It's not terrible, but it is very sticky. It's, you know, it's creamy. It's got a nice texture as far as soap in general, but much too wet to be good soap dough. But darn it, I made it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it, darn it. Every color that I did is turning out differently too. So I've got some colors that I did with this recipe that are not so bad, not so squishy, if you will. This part to my other soaps after the outside had firmed up a bit, so this is a lot squishier than it was. I did this before, so it's kind of sucking right now. Basically done. We've got some residue on the outsides here. Don't worry about cleaning the sides up tomorrow. One thing I did do with the others though is just sort of make little slat marks, very gentle indentations in the side here, so it looks like barrel slats. Sort of, that's the hope. I'm honestly not sure if this idea is coming across at all right now. Just need them done so I can move on. When this firms up, I'm gonna definitely clean it up a bit though. Apples go back in. Boom, it's a barrel of apples. Okay. All right, let me get ready for the milk or water. Okay, I'm back. Basically just arranged these on a piece of cardboard because I'm going to spritz them with alcohol after. Easier than paper towels because I can pick the whole thing up and move it if I need to. And here are all 5 of my little barrels and some clear melt and pour with some green apple fragrance in it. This melt and pour, I forget the brand name, but I got it from local apothecary. It's their clear melt and pour. It's also the all-natural variety, which minus sorbitol, which is an emulsifier, it's got cold processed soap ingredients in it. So I thought that was pretty cool. It acts like melt and pour and I like it. So go ahead and I want to try to coat every one of the little apples so they kind of look shiny. But as long as they're stuck to the bottom and it looks like it's filled with a little bit of water, then I'm going to be good. Ooh. I had this pre-melted, but it's starting to solidify up. I did the first part of the video, so I remelted it, now it's like burning my fingers. I'm going to start with just that for that because I want to make sure there's enough to go around. I have more to remelt if I need to fill them up more. We'll just start with what I've got. I do have a tiny quick video of me making the apples that I probably will have inserted by now to the beginning of this video, but I meant to mention that before I did so and I totally didn't, so. This will not be my most flawless video, that's for sure. I feel like a blubbering idiot. Look at those pretty shiny apples. So far, knock on wood, it's plastic, but whatever, knock on wood. It's not leaking everywhere too, if you're at the bottom. Which is good. I was afraid I was going to do that. Fuzzy in my way. Really fuzzy. Okay. They all have a little bit of soap. He's setting up too. Nice. I have a tiny bit left here. It only melted about 3.5 ounces between all 5 of these, so it's not a lot. Go ahead and add a tiny bit more to each one until it's all gone. Boy, I really hope this looks like what I want it to look like. Smells lovely, so if nothing else, I have that. They need a lot of cleaning up. What I would like to do to hopefully help them look a little more like barrels is make little handles for the sides out of some soap dough. Not going to do that right now because I want them to set up and to spritz them with alcohol too. And we'll see how they look tomorrow. I will tweak them, and by the time you're watching this video, I'll be able to have the photos and get all that going for you. So thanks for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Right now I'm kind of on the fence. It's definitely not as cool as I envisioned it in my head, but I've just had to complete it, and sometimes, you know, you settle. So I hope you liked it though, and we'll see you next time.